Peace, everybody. Peace. What's up? What's up? Peace. YouTube. What's up? It's Zen here, Legend of Zen. And today we're going to be reading the Emerald Tablets by Thoth the Atlantean Priest King. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I thought that, now is the time. Now is the time to read it because I really like reading stuff, and this is one of my favorite books currently right now. So we're gonna read it today. Cool. We're just gonna get straight into it. You can't start the Emerald Tablets without first reading and knowing Doriel's preface. I have a quote here by Dr. M. Doriel. He says, the one who attunes himself with the divine and perfect harmony is one who goes far on the path of realization and at one-ment with God. Already, we're starting it off pretty powerful. So, I really like that quote. Really cool. So, I have a hair. Okay. So, in the following pages, I will reveal some of the mysteries which as yet have only been touched upon lightly, either by myself or other teachers or students of truth. Man's search for understanding of the laws which relegate his life has been unending, yet always just beyond the veil which shields the higher planes from material man's vision, the truth has existed, ready to be assimilated by those who enlarge their vision by turning inward, not outward, in their search. In the silence of material senses lies the key to the unveiling of wisdom. He who talks does not know. He who knows does not talk. The highest knowledge is unutterable, for it exists as an entity in lanes which transcend all material words or symbols. All symbols are but keys to doors leading to truths, and many times the door is not open because the key seems so great that the things which are beyond it are not visible. If we can understand that all keys, all material symbols are manifestations, are but extensions of a great law and truth, we will begin to develop the vision which will enable us to penetrate beyond the veil. All things and all universes move according to law, and the law which regulates the movement of the planets is no more immutable than the law which regulates the material expressions of man. One of the greatest of all the wait 1 second. Can you guys see this? Okay, wait up. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Where was I at? One of the greatest of all cosmic laws is that which is responsible for the formation of man as a material being. The great aim of the mystery schools of all ages has been to reveal the workings of the law which connect man the material and man the spiritual. The connecting link between the material man and the spiritual man is the intelligent man, for the mind partakes of both the material and immaterial qualities. The aspirant for higher knowledge must develop the intellectual side of his nature and so strengthen his will that is able to concentrate all powers of his being on and in the plane he desires. The great search for light, life, and love only begins on the material plane. Carried to its ultimate, its final goal is complete oneness with the universal consciousness. The foundation in the material is the first step. Then comes the higher goal of spiritual attainment. In the following pages, I will give an interpretation of the Emerald Tablets and their secret, hidden, and esoteric meanings. Concealed in the words of Thoth are many meanings that do not appear on the surface. Light of knowledge brought to bear upon the tablets will open many new fields for thought. Read and be wise, but only if the light of your own consciousness awakens the deep seated understanding, which is an inherent quality of the soul, and the threefold light. Doriel. That was insane. I don't know if y'all could feel like the power, or you can't see me. Can y'all feel the energy from the words themselves? Like just by reading them, I'm just taken away. I'm like, wow, this is whoa. Like words can't even describe how powerful this is. Read and be wise. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a breakdown of this, because this is something that I could do. So we could read it together or something. But yeah, all right. Let's get started. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. Emerald Tablet 1, The History of Thoth the Atlantean by Thoth the Atlantean. I have the Flower of Life in the background, as you can see. I borrowed that from Dr. B, Dr. B Serious. Thank you, Dr. B, for coming up with that idea, so that I hope you don't mind that I'm going to borrow it because it was such a great idea. So hope you're cool with that. Thank you. So this should help us fully understand. So let's do it. Let's read it together. Let me take myself off. I might do like a breakdown also. Maybe not. We'll just see how we're going. If I feel like I need to stop. So like this is a reading of me doing it, but I may stop for a second and like just say a couple words or something. But for the most part, we're just going to be reading this straight through. So without further ado, let's get started. I, Thoth, the Atlantean, master of mysteries, keeper of records, mighty king, magician, living from generation to generation, being about to pass into the halls of Amenti, set down the guidance, set down for the guidance of those that are to come after, these records of the mighty wisdom of great Atlantis, in the great city of Kior on the island of Undal. In a time far past, I began this incarnation. Not as the little men of the present age did the mighty ones of Atlantis live and die, but rather from aeon to aeon did they renew their life in the halls of Amenti, where the river of life flows eternally onward. 100 times 10 have I descended the dark way that led into light, and as many times have I ascended from the darkness into the light, my strength and power renewed. Now for a time I descend, and the men of Kim is the ancient Egypt. Okay, I put that as a note, or I got that as a note from somewhere. So Kim is ancient Egypt. And the men of Kim shall know me no more. But in a time yet unborn will I rise again, mighty and potent, requiring an accounting of those left behind me. Then beware, O men of Kim, if ye have falsely betrayed my teaching, for I shall cast ye down from your high estate into the darkness of the caves from whence ye came. Betray not my secrets to the men of the north or the men of the south, lest my curse fall upon ye. Remember and heed my words, for surely will I return again and require of thee that which ye guard. I, even from beyond time and from beyond death, will I return, rewarding or punishing as ye have requited your truest, requited your truest or trust. He's giving a warning to everybody. You better not betray his secrets. Don't do it. Great were my people in the ancient days, great beyond the conception of the little people now around me. knowing the wisdom of old, seeking far within the heart of infinity, knowledge that belonged to earth's youth. Wise were we with the wisdom of the children of light who dwelt among us. Strong were we with the power drawn from the eternal fire. And of all these, greatest among the children of men was my father, thought me, keeper of the great temple, link between the children of light who dwelt within the temple and the races of men who inhabited the 10 islands, mouthpiece after the three of the dweller of Unal, speaker to the kings with the voice that must be obeyed. Great I there from a child into grew I there from a child into manhood, being taught by my father the elder mysteries, until in time there grew within the fire of wisdom, until it burst into a consuming flame. Not desired I, but the attainment of wisdom, until on a great day the command came from the dweller of the temple that I be brought before him. Few there were among the children of men who had looked upon that mighty face and lived. For not as the sons of men are the children of light when they are not incarnate in a physical body. Chosen was I from the sons of men, taught by the dweller so that his purposes might be fulfilled, purposes yet unborn in the womb of time. Long ages I dwelt in the temple, learning ever and yet ever more wisdom, until I too approached the light emitted from the great fire. Taught me he the path to Amenti, the underworld where the great king sits upon his throne of might. Deep I bowed in homage before the lords of life and the lords of death, receiving as my gift the key of of life. Free was I of the halls of Amenti, bound not by death, to the circle of life. Far to the stars I journeyed until space and time became as naught. Then, having drunk deep of the cup of wisdom, I looked into the hearts of men, and there found I greater mysteries and was glad. For only in the search for truth could my soul be stilled and the flame within be quenched. Down through the ages I lived, seeing those around me taste of the cup of death and return again in the light of life. Gradually, from the kingdoms of Atlantis, passed waves of consciousness that had been one with me, only to be replaced by spawn of a lower star. In obedience to the law, the word of the master grew into flower, downward into the darkness, turned the thoughts of the Atlanteans, until at last, in this wrath, arose from his aguanti, the dweller. This word has no English equivalent. It means a state of detachment. Speaking the word, calling the power. Deep in earth's heart, the sons of Amenti heard, and hearing, directing the changing of the flower of fire that burns eternally, changing and shifting, using the logos until that great fire changed its direction. Over the world then broke the great waves, drowning and sinking, changing Earth's balance, until only the temple of light was left, standing on the great mountain of Onundal, still rising out of the water. Some there were who were living, saved from the rush of the fountains. Called to me then the master, saying, Gather ye together my people, take them by the arts ye have learned afar across the waters, until ye reach the land of the hairy barbarians, dwelling in caves of the desert. Follow there the path that yet know of, maybe that ye know of. Gathered I then my people and entered the great ship of the Master. Upward we rose into the morning. Dark beneath us lay the temple. Suddenly over it rose the waters, vanished from earth until the time appointed was the great temple. Fast we fled toward the sun of the morning, until beneath us lay the land of the children of Chem. Raging they came with cudgels and spears, lifted in anger, seeking to slay and utterly destroy the sons of Atlantis. Then raised I my staff and directed a ray of vibration, striking them still in their tracks as fragments of stone of the mountain. Then spoke I to them in words calm and peaceful, telling them of the might of Atlantis, saying we were children of the sun and its messengers. Cowed I them by my display of magic science, until at my feet they groveled. When I released them, long dwelt we in the land of Chem, long and yet long again, until obeying the mas- until obeying the commands of the Master, who while sleeping yet lives eternally. I sent from me the sons of Atlantis, sent sent them in many directions, that from the womb of time wisdom might rise again in her children. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a sip of water. All right. Long time dwelt I in the land of Chem, doing great works by the wisdom within me. Upward grew into the light of wisdom of knowledge, the children of Chem, watered by the rains of my wisdom. Blasted I then a path to Amenti, so that I might retain my powers, living from age to age, a son, an sun of Atlantis, keeping the wisdom, preserving the records. Great few the sons of Chem, conquering the people around them, growing slowly upward in soul force. Now, for a time, I go from among them into the dark halls of Amenti, deep in the halls of the earth, before the lords of the powers, face to face once again with the dweller. Raised I high o'er the entrance, a doorway, a gateway leading down to Amenti. Few there would be with courage to dare it. Few passed the portal to dark Amenti. Raised over the passage, I, a mighty pyramid, using the power that overcomes earth force, gravity. Deep and yet deeper placed I a force house or chamber. From it carved I a circular passage reaching almost to the great summit. There in the apex set I the crystal, sending the ray into the time space, drawing the force from out of the ether, concentrating upon the gateway to Amenti. Other chambers I built and left vacant to all seeming, yet hidden within them are the keys to a mentee. He who in courage would dare the dark realms, let him be purified first by long fasting. Lie in the sarcophagus of stone in my chamber. Then reveal I to him the great mysteries. Soon shall he follow to where I shall meet him. Even in the darkness of earth shall I meet him. I, Thoth, Lord of wisdom, meet him and hold him and dwell with him always. It's another powerful stanza right there. All right. Builded I the great pyramid, pattern after the pyramid of earth force, burning eternally, so that it too might remain through the ages. In it, I builded my knowledge of magic science so that I might be here when again I return from Amenti. I, while I sleep in the halls of Amenti, my soul roaming free will incarnate, dwell among men in this form or another. He also incarnated as Hermes Trismegistus, or Hermes the thrice born. So that's his example. That's him telling us that right now. Emissary on earth am I of the dweller, fulfilling his commands so many might be lifted. Now return I to the halls of Amenti, leaving behind me some of my wisdom, preserving ye and keep ye the command of the dweller. List ever upwards your eyes to the light. Surely in time ye are one with the Master. Surely by right ye are one with the Master. Surely by right ye are one with the All. Now I depart from ye. Know my commandments, keep them and be them, and I will be with you, helping and guiding you into the light. Now before me opens the portal. Go I down in the darkness of night. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Talk about powerful text right there. So, um, so yeah. So very powerful, very, very powerful text. Um, and yeah, so I'm excited to continue to read this. The next video will be up next time. Don't know when, but the next time I record it, it'll be up. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think about this, because I really like this. This is awesome. I'm having a great time. I love reading, especially this. This is what I like to read right here. This ancient wisdom, this ancient knowledge. So, you know, let's do it. Let's all remember the light that's within us. And thank you so much for watching. Peace. Peace, everybody. Peace, peace, peace.